Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Yappcast. Today, I am your host with the most, AnOddFox, and I'm here with my good old buddy, old pals, Super Dude 426, as well as BreadTheLoaf. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Don't fucking stop. Don't.
You
say
told
it
us to
exactly.
say hi, guys.
Well, yeah, why are you getting mad at us for saying the one thing you wanted us to say?
Okay, but I wanted you to be like, hello, I am Super Dude.
Oh, okay.
And Bread will be like, hello, I'm BreadTheLoaf. I'm the cool guy.
Is that really what you think I sound like?
Yeah.
You think I talk like this?
Yeah, you sound like hyper masculine and buff and stuff.
Yeah, if being hyper masculine meant just hitting 150 pounds this month, then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Says the person who's like, what, 805 pounds?
Oh, fuck.
I'm not 800 pounds.
I'm not 800 pounds. I'm only 799 pounds, actually.
Get it right.
Oh my fucking god, why have I not drawn you as Pete the Cat from the Mickey Mouse cartoons yet?
I mean, to be fair, he's a big asshole.
He is. You're way more like Big the Cat from the Sonic Adventure series.
Exactly. I love being a dumb goof.
Rogie. I cannot believe that John St. John hated voicing him so much in Sonic Adventure 1 that he never redid the role ever again.
What?
Yeah, Duke Nukem voiced Big the Cat.
Listen, I think he's just
skill issue. Yeah, you're right.
A loser.
You're so right. Skill issue on John St. John.
And doesn't know how to be silly and whimsical. He's like, I'm serious all the time.
All he knows how to do is
be serious.
Buff macho asshole /
and lie.
Postal 4 dude.
You know, it doesn't hurt to be a silly, whimsical, big guy every once in a while.
It really doesn't,
John
St. John. I hope you're listening. I hope you're fucking listening, John St. John.
Yeah, and I hope
we know what you did back in 99.
Yeah, we know you did
I hope
Duke
you
Nukem.
ball up into a little stupid ball and cry and go, oh man, my feelings are hurt.
Damn, my feelings have been hurted.
I will think about this tonight and curl up into a ball and cry.
And I'll suck on my thumb and eat some ice cream.
Goo gaga. I'm here to suck bottles and eat baby formula. And I'm all out of baby formula.
I want to be held. I need mommy. I want milky.
Baby want bottle. Baby want binky. That's age regression, Duke Nukem.
It is. I want mommy. I need milky. I want to be held.
Oh my god, that's fucking horrendous.
I love that meme so bad.
Duke Nukem saying stupid shit is the funniest thing on the planet. At one time, I made a ringtone for my friend Ash, because he asked me to, of Duke Nukem going, hey kid, you got a new text message, followed by the Duke Nukem, like, Megadeth riff.
Yeah.
That one?
No, the...
Oh, that. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I fucking love that riff. That's one of my, like, top 10 riffs of all time.
Dude,
it's very iconic.
Fuck yes.
A yummy riff that I would.
Did you guys hear that the guy that made the DMC anime has bought the rights to Duke Nukem?
Did he?
Yeah,
he's gonna try and make like a subversive Duke Nukem thing, which I have no idea how you're gonna even begin to do.
Dude, that guy has such a huge ego.
Oh, dude, he's got such a massive ego. I think the best thing he's ever made, though, funnily enough, is that one fucking like video where it's like, Apu, why do you talk like that? That's such a fucking good video. Oh my god, you don't remember that video?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh my god. There's a fucking hilarious edit of this video, by the way, where when he grabs Apu, or when he like goes in to be like, Apu, why do you talk like that? It's just someone really closely to the mic just going, Apu, give me that dick.
Oh wait, I think I remember hearing that.
That reminded me of this video, and I just lost my fucking shit, because this is a video that's been living in the back of my head for years now. You sound sleeper, dude.
I don't know why I'm sleeper dude 426 right now.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
You
I
might
slept
just
for
need
8
more
hours.
sleep.
No, I slept for 8 hours.
Maybe you need to sleep for 16.
That's a horrible idea.
Why?
Because sleeping for long periods of time will give you super cancer as well as
What's cancer?
Say that again.
Yeah, super.
Why?
He had cancer.
Bro, Super, I'm so sorry to hear that you developed your own cancer.
Yeah,
Cancer of the tongue.
Honestly-
cancer's so bad that you get to name it.
Bitch so bad you get to name it. Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of cancer developments, did you guys see that, like, they uncovered something from, like, the tombs of Egypt that is supposedly capable of curing cancer to a degree?
Oh yeah,
Really?
blessing.
The curse of
Ra's
Ra.
blessing.
Oh, the curse
Yeah.
of Ra. More like the blessing of Ra. What
Literally,
do you mean?
though. Ra's blessing, opposed to the curse of Ra, which gives you cancer.
Yeah, which side of Ra are you on?
That's what happens when Ra weighs your heart after you die in Egyptian culture. You either get cured cancer or you get omega cancer.
You get mega super death cancer.
What death cancer?
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, I really love.
Did you have some bacon
crunching
today,
those-
AnOddFox? I remember you telling me.
I did. I had epic bacon last day, aka yesterday.
Last day.
Uh,
Your last day of life,
yeah,
you had
last-
epic bacon, which was very nice to hear.
at least I had epic bacon instead of stupid broccoli.
Actually, on that note,
I-
interesting
Why would
question.
you have broccoli for breakfast, though?
Because broccoli is good for you.
For
I
breakfast,
feel like it.
though? No one really eats broccoli for breakfast.
Then I guess I'm no one.
Damn.
Sad face. You're a nobody, AnOddFox. You're a nobody. You've finally been inducted into the Kingdom
True.
Hearts Hall of Fame.
Let's fucking go.
Now
I'm
you get
so
to hang
happy.
out with Sora and Goofy, but not Donald.
Dude, I don't want to hang out with Donald.
Fuck Donald. He's a
Have you-
he participated in World War II. Fuck
That's
Donald.
what
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to say like the sound bite. But you'll probably
Sound.
All right, don't worry.
You
Just
can't
u-
say
just,
that.
Just use a time skip right now.
You really had to say it.
he was so desperate to
You
say
were
it.
like,
Mask off, Ooper.
Super was like,
Super was jonesing to say it.
Don't worry.
He's like,
whoa, guys, what just happened? No,
Whoa.
no. What just happened?
I think Fox was
Brett,
gooning
actually,
on camera
instead
again.
of instead of skipping it, you should just like bass boost it, make it super loud so anyone that's listening to it on speaker would hear it.
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
just they
and
blow
let-
out
and-
their
and let
speakers.
their- yeah, that, and also like hopefully their parents will hear it. And they'll,
Their 40-year-old
Yeah, and then they'll-
parents will hear it and wonder what the fuck their children's listening to.
yeah, exactly. And then they're like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" It's like, no, it was the video.
It was a video.
Like
Why are you
that.
saying it was a video? Why are you watching that shit? I wanted to ask this a few minutes ago, but we kept fucking yapping. Shocker of the century.
No way.
If you guys, what would your guys' last meal be? Assuming, like, under the belief that you guys were like getting put on death row for something, doesn't matter what. Just what would your last meal be?
Actually, I could probably answer that question right now.
I believe it. You big bag.
DiGiorno pizza.
No.
Well,
no,
that's
no,
me.
no.
Popeyes.
I would eat a DiGiorno pizza.
That's fair.
I would eat 100 buffalo wings, a side of fries, crispy with the Cajun seasoning. It's got to be the Cajun seasoning.
Fair.
Anything
Cajun,
else, throw it
Cajun
away.
seasoning is fucking delicious on fries.
And a very, very large vanilla Coke.
All right, you guys want to hear my big back last meal? Because it's a real doozy of one.
I already
Yeah.
heard. Oh wait, yeah, you said. I remember you said like. I remember you doing a bit.
Yeah, like the other day we
like
did
early-
a thing where it's like,
yeah, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna hold
all
a
my
feast for
favorites.
bread when he dies, and it's all his favorite foods.
no, but like genuinely, my final meal would be, my mom makes these things. My mom has a couple of like homemade
Ooh.
dishes that she makes that are really good. One of them is something called chicken bites, which is just little like bits of chicken coated in a bunch of seasonings and shit, and they're delicious. I would ask that if I were to be put on death row, that my mom make that for me one last time.
That's gotta be the most sad shit ever, though. Like
Yeah.
your mom is making your last meal. That's like so many levels of fucked up.
I
and
know,
sad.
but at the same time, it's like that's literally like my favorite food of all time is this one dish my mom makes.
okay, yeah,
So like
okay.
you can't be too mad at me about it. Because
No,
I love my
absolutely
mama.
not. Of course, like I would assume that anybody Or like there would be some people out there that would be like, man, like back then I really liked my mom's cooking. I wish I could just have a piece of that right before I like kick the bucket.
Even if it was not under like the context of like death row kind of death, if it was just like I knew I was going to die tomorrow for whatever reason, it'd just be like, you know what, I want my last meal to be something that I really love, made by someone who I really love, and it's like I don't love anyone more than my mom. So
that's true. Okay, but like, why were you on death row though? Let's pull the page.
So are we like asking preferred crime, or like are we thinking like what's the most likely reason that I'd be put on death row?
No, like kind of like that. Like, what crime do you think you'd commit to be on death row?
Oh, mass piracy. Are you kidding? Mass piracy, and I don't mean like fucking stealing music and shit. I mean like fucking mass piracy of like betas and unreleased games and kind of shit. And like fucking workbench movie productions, like mass piracy.
Nintendo really fucking put the hammer down on you.
Literally though.
What about you, Fox?
Being gay.
If you were put on death row, what reason or crime would you have committed to be put on that? We gotta know. The viewers have to know.
Like, just Fox's stupid little laugh is just what got me. I was like, oh, it's so evil. The thing that he thinks that he would get caught for is so evil. He can't immediately say it without laughing.
He's like the cat, like,
you evil little shit. I know you had it in you, though. Yeah, I'll say that. That's my testimony at your court date or your court whatever.
You're like, yeah, he admitted
I knew he had it
like
in him.
years
That's
ago.
all I'll say. They'll ask me to the stand. I'll just be like, yeah, I knew he had it in him.
I can just imagine, just like in the courtroom, just like the whatchamacallit, the federal courtroom.
Yeah,
they just had me on trial. They just had me on trial, and judge is like, "We're here today. We've gathered here to get." Fuck, I don't even know what a judge really says, but judge is like, "Fox, did you really explode a whole entire orphanage as well as a pet adoption center?
AnOddFox, did you really flashbang an elementary school full of epileptic children?" No, I didn't do that.
So wait, I would this just, is like, what giggle. You do?
On the whole entire orphanage.
What a fucking like self-report, by the way.
I'm just imagine the FBI agent just like behind the screen. He's like, oh, you're gonna do that?
Oh, okay, you know what? Fair point, AnOddFox. Okay, Super, are you actually an FBI agent in disguise? Because why would you ask us about this?
Yeah. What's your deal here? Yeah, we got him. I'm moving to Cuba now.
No, but seriously though, Super, what do you think? Since you want to fucking have us self-report, why don't you self-report for a bit? And before anyone says like it, being 2,000 pounds, who.
That's my crime.
My crime is
I'm a legitimate natural disaster. I'm a natural disaster danger because I cause earthquakes.
Yeah, bro goes into a swimming pool and Japan gets tsunami'd again.
I do a cannonball.
Super we get put in death row from eating people.
Cannibalism? Yeah, I believe it. No! Super would be like I'm just so curious. I have to know what humans taste like.
I had a little taste, and I just had to eat more.
I had a little gummer of human, and now I need to know more. So, what an interesting series of crimes we've committed here today.
Yeah. Or, the episode is going to be called Yapcast Goes to Court. Yapcast goes on death row.
Although, speaking of animated series, I've been watching a metric fuck ton of King of the Hill for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, dude.
This I know.
It is known.
I just wanted to use it as an excuse for us to talk about King of the Hill for a bit, because I really, really like the show. It's so good.
How can I make this about King of the Hill?
How can I make this about Hank Hill?
How can I yap about King of the Hill?
How can I yap about propane and propane accessories?
Oh, I was gonna say that, you dickhead.
Gotta be quicker to the punch, buddy. Maybe you should just yap over me, maybe.
Well,
yeah.
No,
how about you start being rude and start talking over people.
Yeah, like
Oh
I
yeah, I'll
do.
just be an actual yapper and just try to yap over people. And
That's
you're
what I
like,
do.
Yup. But yeah,
But
King
yeah,
of the Hill. See, you gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
Gotta be quicker than that,
we
buddy.
did at the same time. We did at the same time.
It's true. It's true. I was there. I saw it. I heard it. I
This
yapped
is
it.
why we're the
I
same
was there
person.
for this.
This is why we're the same person. We're on the
Literally.
same wavelength.
AnOddFox is just a fucking genetic clone of every person on Earth.
Yeah.
AnOddFox is the ultimate man.
He's the
Yeah, I
ultimate
am-
jack of all trades.
He's the yap of all trades.
I'm a
Yeah.
mega super asshole, but at the same time, I'm a super sweet, awesome guy.
But at the same time,
know.
you're stupid dude 426.
You shut
On the other
fuck
hand,
up.
I'm super smart dude 426.
Yeah, he's
But on
way
the
smarter than
15th
me.
hand,
Fellas, call me the drink.
I like how I mentioned King of the Hill and then we started talking about anything other than King of the Hill.
Yeah, so about King of the Hill.
Who top 3 characters from King of the Hill? Number 1, the King. Number 2, the Hill. Number 3, the
Honorable
Propane.
mention. Period.
fuck of. By the way, of is the worst character on the show.
I don't understand how
Absolutely.
people love of in King of the Hill.
They're nothing but an asshole to
nobody
everyone all the
remembers.
time. They think they're so important because they're like the middle of the fucking phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
think
like,
they're
buddy,
so fucking important.
The is
Like,
just
they're
as
front-
important. They're right there next to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just because you're in the middle of everything doesn't mean you have to fucking be a dickhead, bro.
Like genuinely, King and Hill wouldn't be there if it wasn't for of and the. But of takes all the credit.
exactly.
Fucking hate that
Such
shit,
an
man.
egotistical motherfucker. I swear.
That's
to
what
God.
I'm saying, bro.
God.
Yep.
I just can't stand people like him.
They're working,
Hold on, wait,
as far as I'm aware, they're working on a new X-Men thing, and I'm not crazy about it because I don't think you can get any better than specifically X2. X2 is one of the best X-Men movies ever put out.
Okay, but what if it's like the greatest X-Men movie of all time?
I won't care, AnOddFox.
You won't care if it's good.
I won't care.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a stubborn bastard, is why.
Oh yeah.
how about
Right
you-
here.
How about you start being a stubborn, good person?
No. That's
Got
not
him.
fun.
Shut up.
Okay.
Stop being negative.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so now this is a duo Yapcast. Bread just got
Okay.
shot.
Oh man, you know what? I'm really sad that I had to come with this. Like he's
I'm
never
not.
careful on the streets.
I'm not. I'm glad he's
Why?
dead.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Have some sympathy.
Well, that's because
empathy.
he goes to r/pet dogs and he says, "Damn, how come we don't have r/kick dogs?" Because he kicks dogs during his time alive.
Oh, okay, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
No, but he was kind of true though.
what?
Like he was kind of funny for that. But yeah,
Okay,
that was
maybe-
kind of messed up.
This probably be a solo session if you keep it up, bud.
Keep what up?
This line of thinking that you have because it's not healthy. Why would you kick dogs?
What line of thinking? Well, I don't know. I'm bored.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, bye, loser. Stinky. Fucking loser. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, AnOddFox, part of the solo cast. Bread got shot and Super is on company leave. He is on unpaid sick days. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking about sandwiches. I really like sandwiches. I like bologna, ham, turkey.
What kind of
turkey
cheese?
and cheese. I like Colby cheese. I like
Why are you taking
I don't-
Colby's cheese? It's not very nice.
well, it's not my fault he makes delicious cheese.
But
If
you should
Colby,
just buy it.
I'm
You could at
poor.
least
I don't-
ask
I don't
for
have
it.
money.
Ask for it.
Well, if you don't
Well,
have
yeah,
money,
do
get
ask
a
for it.
job.
do you even know who Colby is? Colby is literally my best friend in the whole wide world.
Then why haven't we
Then
met
why
him?
would you
You-
steal from him?
We all haven't met him because he doesn't like y'all.
Why?
He
Why
thinks
doesn't he
y'all
like
are
me?
Why does?
assholes. He thinks
Well,
y'all
That's
are
the
like
correct
imagine
assessment, but that doesn't stop
degenerate.
people from being my friend.
But like, how would
Well,
he know that
stops me from
he
being
wouldn't like me
friends.
if he doesn't know
Well,
who I am?
Well, he's not really a fan of people,
Fat people.
named Super. No, he loves fat people.
Oh, is he one of them chubby chasers?
His heterosexual partner
Named
is
Myrtle.
he's like 822.4567 pounds.
That's heavy.
Damn,
as
that's
fuck.
very specific.
Well, yeah, that's because.
Oh, so you got one of them
he weighed
atomic
himself.
scales that weighs things down to the atom.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I think it's
Fair
like
enough.
a warehouse scale, you know what I mean? Like a platform.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
That's how fat he is.
I'm sure that's
damn, that's
I'm sure
what
you
a
know that's how
fucking-
the easiest way to weigh fat people based on experience. Super.
Yeah, it's super would know.
I hope you go moldy.
I will.
Good.
I already have.
I hope you go slightly over toasted,
I hope you go
Not burnt,
slightly
not
overweight,
perfect.
AnOddFox.
dude. No, I don't want to be overweight.
Hold on. I found a funny image. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, I'm stupid, dude. I saw that on
Hello,
Twitter, the Hideo Kojima.
Little Kojima. I love Norman Reedus. It says on the shirt.
That's real, though.
Reedus.
Oh, I also sidetracking even more. I found this fucking Instagram page where a guy from Brazil or something dresses up as Kojima, and he literally almost exactly looks like him.
I think I've
It's
seen that
so
guy, yeah.
Brazilian
it's so
Kojima.
unnerving. Literally,
So Brazilian
but like he
core.
looks like him though. I will literally find that fucking video and show y'all.
That's crazy, though. It is kind of
It
crazy
is.
how there's some people out there that just look like celebrities, like fucking down to the exact facial structure.
Right? Because like I
And, like,
legit
if-
thought it was actually Kojima when I saw it.
Fucking for real, though, bruh.
Listen, maybe every region has their own Kojima. The Kojima we know is just Japanese Kojima.
So then who's
Well, there's
American
Korean-
Kojima?
I'll be super.
Wow.
Alright.
Bold. Good for you, Super.
What
Yeah,
I do?
congrats, super.
You're American
Well,
Kojima,
you know.
as dubbed by AnOddFox.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
you're
what? That's
American
actually a
Kojima.
really good. That's a really good honor, actually.
Cause like if you
Assigned
lose all that
Kojima at
weight,
birth.
if you lose all that weight, put on some glasses, style your hair like him, then you'll be Kojima, but
And
American.
also become transracial.
That's also true. And just have like facial reconstruction surgery so that you have the facial structure of Kojima.
Speaking of people
You know,
getting
like-
facial structure surgery, did you guys ever hear about that one guy that wanted to get his face reconstructed to look like Squall from Final Fantasy VIII? And then when he did
Huh?
get the facial surgery, he looked like a freak.
I feel like I don't know specifically, but I've definitely seen some like weird facial
there's-
reconstruction.
I mean, there's some really
surgery.
bad facial reconstruction surgery because it's one of the hardest surgeries to perform because basically they just smash your face and then rebuild it. I saw someone also make Doom run in Minecraft, so Minecraft can run Doom. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I've
little
seen
bit.
someone make a straight up computer.
Oh yeah, supercomputers in Minecraft have been a thing since like Redstone was added. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redstone engineers
remember, like,
have
oh.
like a special breed of autism that's like not just Minecraft autism, but also whatever the fuck kind of problems in your brain to make you think, yeah, I'm gonna make a supercomputer in this video game about placing blocks and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's literally a mixture of just like someone having an engineering sort of autism mixed in with gamer autism.
Literally though. I think that is the penultimate doing it just for doing its sake. Because there's
Yeah.
no fucking reason that you would ever need to run Doom in Minecraft ever.
Yeah, it's like we got to figure it out if it can.
Right.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason.
I love
But I love
there's
that
something
reason
very
too.
special
Well, I
about the
love that
human
dedication,
creativity
though.
and interest.
Yeah, same here.
I think that's my favorite thing about being human is the fact that we get so nosy about shit. Where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I just have to know if it works.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that, right? Every time that I like tinker with something, I'm always like, well, I gotta know how this thing operates. I want to know what its limits are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's fun just kind of exploring. Because we've already explored all of the world with an
Right.
asterisk, because we still are discovering shit about the ocean. So we haven't fully discovered everything about
Well, the crazy thing is
planet.
that we're also discovering new shit about things that we've already discovered about the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
right?
recent were colossal squids a thing? I remember it being
The
like
50s? I think?
around the 50s? Was
Yeah,
it the
no,
50s?
we've known about colossal squids for a while.
Yeah, like they also made
Because I
movies
swore-
based off of that.
Relatively
too.
recent, in
Pretty
terms of like
sure.
the scale of the universe, relatively recently though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
though to be fair, the concept of the Kraken was probably made because sailors back then came across colossal squids.
Oh, totally.
That or they were tweaking because they were they had scurvy.
Both are very equally
That too.
likely.
There's something in the water! Dude, you're like fucking huffing chestnuts.
The colossal
What do you
squid
mean?
was discovered in 1925. So yeah, pretty recently.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 100? It's
That was
100
definitely-
years old.
Yeah. Happy
100
birthday.
years.
Happy,
Happy
birthday! You're
And-
old as fuck!
No.
Happy birthday!
Here's the information you might be
Same.
misconstruing, Fox. In 81, an adult specimen was discovered. In 2003, a second specimen was collected.
Okay. I think I was thinking about the 2003 incident.
Probably.
Because
Because they just keep finding different specimens of colossal squid at this point. I think that's
Listen, it's
the
only-
most interesting thing
listen.
about the ocean, right? Is that we know about all this shit that exists, it's just we don't have any proof of it.
Yeah.
Because we
Listen,
found like fossils
day-
and shit.
One day, like, people are like, the megalodon was just a prehistoric shark. Megalodon would not be living because that's too big of a mammal in order to consume that much fish. And then lo and behold, in fucking 2030, I'm
You're calling
2030
it? This
May.
is the Odd Fox
I'm
prediction
calling
moment?
This is an Odd Fox prediction moment. On 2030, in May 19th, they're gonna discover a megalodon corpse is gonna beach, and everyone's gonna freak the fuck out.
If that does happen, like not saying like your exact prediction, but if we do ever discover a megalodon, that's when I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is the future. We're in the future now.
Yup.
Yeah.
This
Because
is
at that
the
point, it's
future
like,
of
okay,
gaming.
this is definitely like a new era of humanity that we're going to be entering into because
Yeah.
now we're going to get big food.
We're gonna get
Yes!
super food.
Somehow
Dude,
food bigger
yes.
than you fuckers already got.
Let's fucking
Dude, I love big food. That's a lie, because I can barely even eat normal food.
Well, no, you get the big food, and then you eat a bit of the big food, and then it's just.
And then
a
you get the
little
rest
big-
of the big food.
Yeah, I wait for those specific trigger words. Okay, I'm done.
You're like me, super. You wait for the sleeper agent phrase of, "Do you want to finish this?"
Okay, I'm done.
Do you want to
When you
finish it?
finish it.
Exactly. Does Bean do it with you, bro?
Uh-huh.
Let's fucking go.
Everyone does it with me. My
The
parents
fucking-
do. My siblings do. Everyone's just like, "Hey, do you want the rest of this?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
The
Yeah.
fucking duality, bro. It's
You're literally
insane.
just a skinny chungus.
I really am.
You're literally me, bro.
I don't know what the worst part is the fact that they do that, or the fact that I'll have eaten my fill and I'll say I'm full, and then people will still do that, and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. do that.
I think I can squeeze a little more.
Because last
That's
night, right,
Betty.
because it was my dad's birthday, we made burgers for him, which were delicious.
Yeah.
My mom made
Delicious.
2 burgers for everybody. But one of my siblings was like, I'm full, I can't finish my burger, do you want this? And I was sitting there rubbing my tummy, being like, oh, I almost ate too much. And I still ate the burger. And then I still had a slice of cake. I took one of the bigger
3
pieces too. I took a big piece of cake, and I'm like sitting there in my bed after it all was over. I was like, yeah, that was a good choice.
Was it the corner piece?
It was a corner piece.
I knew it. Fucking
Listen,
called
you're a
it,
big
bro.
back, just like baby boy bread, so of course you know.
Exactly. Of course, I would know. Dude,
Yeah.
You
I'm-
know what? I
yeah,
had
I'm-
Popeyes today.
I had Popeyes 2 days ago.
Dude, fuck yes. I was trying to. I'll be so fucking for real, Brad. I was trying to look, because I did Uber Eats. I wasn't gonna drive and waste gas.
Mhm.
I was trying to look for like the gravy, like so that way I'm like, okay, I'm getting tenders. I want to see if I can get like a thing of gravy so I can dip the Popeyes.
Yeah, so you
chicken
can
tenders in the
have
gravy.
the best fucking food ever. The nectar of life, as I describe it.
But they didn't fucking have it listed on the goddamn fucking app. It was so
Bruh.
mid. That's why I think next time I'm gonna order on the app because they do delivery, and I'm gonna have like a lot of rewards points so I could get even more free food.
Bro's gonna waste his fucking Popeyes points to get free food
Dude,
instead of
listen,
saving
you
it
don't
for
understand.
a family get together or something.
My family never orders Popeyes.
Fair enough.
But
Damn
I also
shame.
got money back from that order too.
Oh yeah, you
'Cause,
got money in your funny back.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I got a I also I also got a 4-piece meal.
Bro, you
and-
fucking.
Listen,
Jeez Louise.
dude, listen. You know what? It was assigned to. All right, because they gave me 3 pieces of chicken instead of 4, and on the fucking Uber Eats app, I was like, They gave me a 3-piece meal instead of a 4-piece, and by doing it specifically like that, I got my money back from that 4-piece meal.
Damn.
I got a nice measly $27 back.
I mean, $27 is a very pretty penny at this point.
For real. And so all I really paid for is the tenders, like it was just tenders, and like the taxes, fees, tip, and that's all I paid for.
Oh, on the note of the orders themselves, I got fucking Papa blessed with my Popeyes order. You wanna know why? Super?
Yeah, let me hear it.
I had to wait to get my tenders fucking freshly made.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker!
And the fries were freshly made. I could tell because they were fucking like nice and soft, but not soft and greasy. But they were nice and soft. And the fucking gravy was like, I guarantee you that shit was freshly fucking made because it was like fucking hella spicy. I was like, yeah, baby, woo, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
You lucky bastard.
Oh, dude, I know. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I almost cried eating Popeyes once?
What? No, you have not.
Okay, this is gonna sound like a fucking like massive gay ass story, but listen, I'm a big back and I was fucking like going through it at the time. But I had just spent 2 days helping my sibling move, right? So a lot of like back-breaking work because they don't have a lot of small shit. They got a bunch of big furniture, big heavy furniture.
Oh man.
Because they were moving from an apartment in like downtown to a small house closer to where I live in the West End.
Yeah.
And so that took 2 days. The day we finished, we went home. I took a very long nap because, god damn it, I was tired. Cool. I woke up to my parents telling me that we had gotten Popeyes, and I had it, and it was very fucking clearly freshly made. Everything was fresh to order. And it was such a fucking euphoric experience because, one, it was fresh to order, so it tasted fucking phenomenal. And two, I was in that in-between phase of not being fully awake and not being fully asleep, to where everything was a little like weird feeling, and it just made it taste 10 times better. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, it was so good I almost fucking cried.
Aw. No, but that's so real though. Like, imagine having a really much needed nap and you wake up to nice, delicious,
fresh-made Popeyes.
Fresh-made Popeyes.
Dude, I would cry and then pee my pants afterwards.
Okay.
Nothing like a beautiful awkward
I'd maybe shit my pants too, depending on the Popeyes.
Bro, if Popeyes was good enough, I'd shit my britches.
True. I would kill 7 people for Popeyes right now.
You're 7, in Louisiana, bro. 8? Just make some.
True. However, I want Popeyes.
Fair enough. See, I'm in Canada. We don't have a concept of Louisiana up here.
Well, it's just go into a Popeyes.
Yeah, we do, and that's as close to Louisiana as we'd ever want to get.
Why?
I don't know.
Why don't you just move Canada right on top of Louisiana?
Because then we wouldn't have Canadian things like poutine and ketchup chips. We'd have Louisiana things like racism and chicken. But you
would bring it over, though.
No.
We would leave it where Canada was.
No, but if you just move Canada on top of Louisiana, and then that's just Canada.
Yeah.
Just with Louisiana.
No, that's Louisiana.
Because listen, Canada has French influences, and so does
only
Louisiana.
One part of Canada has French influence at this point, and it's the part that I don't want to fucking talk about.
You should talk about it, though.
I don't like Quebec.
Why don't you like Quebec?
They speak French, and they're assholes about it.
Well, French people are assholes.
Yeah, but that's where XQC lives.
Good. Fuck, I hate that guy. He sucks. He's a terrible example of a Canadian. Because not only is he fucking French, English. He's Eastern French, which means that 1, he'll sound like fucking Boomhauer, and 2, he'll sound like Boomhauer if he was French. So you're just never Boomhauer understanding anything he says. Swag. Oh my god, no. That's basically what, anytime anyone speaks French, that's what it sounds like to me.
Right.
That's also what Fox sometimes sounds like when he's really getting into something, when he really wants to, like, explain something. That's what Fox sounds like.
It's true. It's true. Actually, though.
It's the French part of your Louisiana heritage coming out.
The French part? It's... Wait, what we call Louisiana,
to be fair... What?
No, then Louisiana. Fuck.
Louisiana.
You mean Cajuns?
No, the Cajuns.
You know why they call them Cajuns?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, fucking bread called like said a hybrid name of Louisiana and Canada. I was trying to remember.
Oh,
it.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Louisiana. That's where Yappers is hosted.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
In Louisiana.
And then like I'm just like on call. Like I'm the only one on
it's
call.
the Louisiana, Canada, Florida hybrid state.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Florida was being included.
Well, of course, it's the latter part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's like long-reaching
from Louisiana,
arm.
the Anna from Canada, and then duh from Florida.
And duh. Yeah,
honestly, like
duh.
Can Florida and Louisiana just like
merge states? 49 states.
Merge into Canada too?
You two individually can merge into Canada. I don't want the rest of it because I don't like Florida that much. Florida's where all the scary people are.
Well, I guess but they'll be on your side though. They'll be on your side.
I don't care.
Though.
I don't want scary people on my side. I don't even want XQC on my side.
Well,
he's
listen,
not even
buddy.
scary. He's like a weirdo.
Yeah, he's a fucking freak. He's a goblin.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
Goblin all those Fortnite cards.
They will protect you from any natural disaster.
Every time I see like I think about XQC, I think of like that house cam video of like the really skinny guy walking across the like driveway and just XQC coming out of his room to get a snack.
Literally though. You're not wrong about that though.
To be fair, that's also me at 2 a.m. getting a snack.
Same, but a snack
but you're
for
not
me is
skinny.
like
that's
a
me
meal.
getting a coffee at 4:30 in the morning.
I cause
your
people
snack
to
is
wake
like
up.
30.
Yeah, with
like
your fucking
30
like fucking big
hamburgers.
lumbering feet,
Exactly.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
sounding like fucking cinder blocks on the road.
It's like dropping a cinder block like from 30 feet.
Speaking of
That's what
dropping
sounds
things from
like
a high
every time.
feet, did you guys ever see that one video of these people like moving shit out of an apartment, but they're like doing it in a really stupid way, in the way that like they have a trampoline on the ground and they're just dropping shit from the balcony, and then they drop the mirror and it does like a perfect arc over the like bin that they're putting everything in and just smashes on the ground. And you just see the person like in between the trampoline, or like in front of the trampoline but next to the truck. He's just got this look of like fucking dread on his face afterwards. He's like, fuck, that was an expensive mirror.
Yeah. Maybe you should actually go downstairs to take it out, not fucking put it on a goddamn trampoline.
I just don't understand how people are like fucking stupid like that.
Because they're like, oh, well, you see firemen, whenever they're getting people from a burning building, they use a big trampoline. So let's use that for all of our furniture.
Yeah, the difference is that humans are a little heavier than a mirror. Still, some humans are, I guess. Sorry,
that and
Fox.
also the height of it.
Yeah, right. Fox is mirror core. He's built like a mirror.
I'm
It's
so
true.
mirror core.
I give him a hug and he shatters.
It's true though.
Meanwhile, Super's built like a mini fridge.
Mini?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, mini. You know, short but wide.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah.
you're not even cold to the touch. You're like a easy bake oven. Short but fucking warms me up to a point where I don't want to be
That's
next
such
to
an
you.
insult because that implies
What
that he
the
makes like
fuck?
shitty food.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's true. He makes shitty food.
Not. No, I don't.
It's true,
Shut
though.
up. No.
Wow.
No.
Okay, Fox, just air out all your complaints about Super, why don't you?
Yeah, so Super, like, he made, like, this really shitty food that, like, tasted like pickles and burnt chicken.
Just out of
I was like,
curiosity, was
dude,
it
what the
pickles
hell?
and chicken that he made?
Was it
Yeah.
pickles and chicken?
Yes.
How would I make
nothing specific.
Well, you would make chicken, you would make baked chicken, and then you'd put pickles in it.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why would
'Cause
you
you're
do that?
bored.
It's your fucking meal.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
No, this is lies
And you're-
and
Fox would never lie.
misconstructions.
Why would Fox lie? He
I
has nothing to
never
gain
lie
from
about you.
lying.
Fox lies all the time.
Yeah, in his bed to go to
What?
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And I
What's
also
with your
lie in
negative...
bed.
Dude,
I sit in bed.
dude, I'm sensing like a lot of negative energy, and I'm like gonna.
Dude, you're
do a
literally the
sick
fucking one
kickflip.
causing problems right now.
Okay,
no, I'm
ladies,
not. No, I'm
you're
not.
both pretty.
Stop fucking lying.
How about you? I'm not pretty. Shut the fuck up.
No,
Okay, you're
pretty.
fucking ugly then. Jesus.
What the fuck,
you,
Bread?
thank
Fuck you,
you.
you piece of shit.
No, wait, but bread's true though.
No,
Yes.
no.
You
okay,
know,
listen,
I
review
can't
bra,
stand
me
all
Canyon, shut up. We got shit to talk about.
This. Yeah, we got important matters to
I'm-
discuss.
I'm Meat Canyon and you're fucking Wendigoon. Fucks.
True.
Fuck.
This is like the creep cast, but like Bread is here.
Yeah,
With
Creepcast.
a special guest.
Fucking welcome to Temu Creepcast, guys.
Hey guys, so I saw this really creepy story. It's called Tails Doll.
And
And
I saw this really creepy story. It was called Jeff the Killer.
Hey guys, I saw
Yeah,
this one
and-
creepy pasta where it was called Sonic.exe and it had hyper-realistic blood. Also, the creator
Dude,
was
what?
a pedophile.
Not just a pedophile, but a
crazy.
furry pedophile. So it's really fucking
Yeah.
like making a bad name.
Giving a bad rep for us, by the way.
Speaking of sidebar, did you guys ever see JC the Hyena's like fucking meltdown over people hating Sonic.exe?
Yes,
That's
and like
one of the
his
fucking most
excuse was
legendary.
like,
That's a top 10 crash out for me.
and it's
I need
it's
to
so
see
funny.
that.
And it's so funny too because he's like, "Oh, it's because I'm a furry." Like, no,
Yeah,
bro,
right.
you
It's
just
like
made
no,
a
it's just a
cringy
dog
ass
shit
story.
story. Like,
It's just
dude,
Fucking
he had the
horrible
audacity
story.
to say, "How dare you delete my masterpiece off of the creepypasta wiki?" It is like, dude, what the fuck are you talking
Buddy,
about?
it's not,
Masterpiece.
dude. You
You
ain't
think he got-
Shakespeare.
You think he got that ego because Sonic.exe became like pretty popular?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Like, do you think if it just never popped off and people just kind of wrote it off as just another shit story, you think we wouldn't have gotten to this point?
Probably.
Maybe. But someone tried to make it better by making a video game, and that shit went mainstream.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
I
not
forgot that he had I forgot that in the rant he had said that the haters need to bleed for their crimes. God, not to use
Oh
this word at the
my
ass end of Pride
God.
Month, but what a dude.
No, it's valid. He's a genuine bruh.
Like I
Perhaps
I don't use that word very, genuinely. Most of the time I'm saying it just for shits and grins. But goddamn,
Yeah.
man. Thank God
Oh my
that someone
God.
archived it, Fox. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of it.
Oh my god.
it's so good.
It's
so awesome.
unbelievably fucking good.
Oh wait. Oh.
All I know is if Sonic.exe never popped off, I know.
Super, do you want to do us the honors of reading it aloud?
I just
Please.
read they have been messing with the bullet now they have called out the hearts.
It's so good.
All right, I'll read it.
Thank
I
you.
deeply regret to inform you all that I received some bad news. The admins of the Creepypasta Wiki have finally decided to delete Sonic.exe off of the wiki on the grounds that it was badly written and had too many cliches and was a bad example of what should be a creepypasta. Bull friggin' horseshit. As you can see, I am furious with the fact that my masterpiece, which has won the hearts of millions and has made a massive impact on the internet, is being brought down by a bunch of jealous, arrogant, retarded, furry haters. But that does not mean I am just going to sit down and take this lightly. Nope. They have been messing with the bull and now they've called out the horn.
What does that even mean? I don't think bull's horns are retractable, JC. JC, what does that mean?
They've called them out, bro. He's got to use. Listen, everyone, I need your help with this. We are at war here. I want every Sonic.exe fan who is reading this to get the word out. I want you to tell every other Sonic.exe fan out there, every fanatic, every artist, every follower of my creation about this. Tell your friends who are also Sonic.exe fans.
Yeah, like
They
5
have
people.
to. 5 people. Tell them we have to keep the spirit of Sonic.exe alive. Make more fan art. Make more videos. Block the haters. Praise Sonic.exe like you have never before. Build websites dedicated to this greatness. Whatever you gotta do to keep him alive and strong, just do it. Oh man, I forgot this came out during that. Oh man.
Oh my
The
God.
deletion of Sonic.exe from the wiki is but a minor cut on our flower of greatness, my friends. And that cut has done nothing but further the spreading, and we are the pollen of this flower. We need to prepare for our victory over the haters. The haters need to bleed for their crimes. Rejoice, my fellow Sonic.exe fans. Our glorious little hellspawn shall have the laugh yet. This will be his ultimate victory, the absolute subjugation of the internet itself.
God, what a fucking loser.
He's pedophile, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. God damn, like, the fucking
God.
crazy part is, right? He rewrote the story at some point to be like fucking this big, long, fucking actual, like, novel kind of thing. Retconning the original story to include, like, his sequel and spin-off works.
Yeah.
Which is insane, right? Because the sequel, I don't know if you guys ever knew about this, but, like, it had a sequel called Round 2, which revealed that, like, Sonic.exe is not actually Sonic, but JC's own original character that just looks like Sonic called X.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And the funny thing is, right,
he made X? No way.
The document that you can read the story in was written in Microsoft Word, and right, the thing about it is that the first page is just the letter X in the center of the page, colored red, and everyone that I saw who read it on like YouTube thought it was like a fucking broken image. And it's like, no, that's what it's meant to be. It's just meant to be a red X. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like,
fucking.
I've heard that JC gave the rights to Sonic.exe away at some point after like all of the allegations came out.
Yeah,
which is like, that's nice, but you know, you could have let it die, JC. You had the opportunity. You would have at least gotten some redemption for that.
Well, no, he has such a large ego that he can't let it die.
Never. God, no.
Because he's the original creator and it must live on type shit.
It must live on type shit.
It must live on type shit.
Shake your quills! Ladies! If I shake my quills, will you leave me alone type shit?
I'm not kidding. It must live on type shit is what they say at fucking churches now. But
the millennial priest.
To finish off that that little tangent of JC's, the dude could have very easily become a cult leader if he like fucking had any like brain cells to think of that.
If he had like any semblance of charisma.
Imagine if he was the dream of that time.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking insane. He basically was, to be honest, because like 2014, not a lot of like internet people were as well known as JC.
Yeah. And it's like funny too because not a lot of people knew of the original creepypasta. They just knew of the video game and they were like, "Oh, Sonic but scary. That's kind of interesting."
Well, it helped that a lot of Let's Players kind of like played the game, right? And so,
thank you, PewDiePie. Thank you, Markiplier.
How's it going, bro?
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark.
Hey, it's Jamie.
My name's Flo.
I'm not gonna lie. I've just completely stopped watching Let's Play videos.
Same here. I won't lie.
Now that I'm like making them, I have no real reason to fucking keep watching them.
Like I'll be so real, Brett. I'll be so real, Brett. The only ones I watch is probably you nowadays.
Hell yeah, Bread plays best plays.
Yes,
because I can't watch the Bread Plays videos that have me in it because I cannot stand listening to myself.
I fucking hate that AnOddFox guy. No. Easily the worst episodes have AnOddFox in them.
No, you need to watch it, bro. I watched the entire Resident Evil 5 series just because of how entertaining it was.
Okay, well that's you though. But whenever like coming from me, I don't really like watching videos that I'm featured in because I don't like just hearing myself.
I mean that's fair. I always get anytime that I've been a part of like shit that I haven't directly edited myself, I always think I sound weird. So it's like, okay, so this is what other people think I say that is worth keeping, or like that's worth being heard. And I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, it's all a matter. Sometimes it's just a matter of like hearing your own voice on like other media, and you're like, ugh.
Well, and the thing is that everyone mixes audio a little differently, and some people don't at all. So if you hear yourself without any audio mixing versus with audio mixing, it's just like, whoa, what's wrong with this?
Dude, why do I sound like this?
Yeah, because I have a specific way of mixing audio that I know me and Fox talked about it, and I think it's just down to the way that I mix audio is what bothers Fox.
Maybe.
But at the same time, it could just as easily be that Fox just isn't you / doesn't like the sound of his own voice.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Fox? I like your voice.
I'll second that comment. I like your voice too, AnOddFox.
wow, guys, this really is a Bread and Friends Yapcast. I don't know.
I would actually call it the Super and Friends. Super has the most notoriety out of all of us.
Yeah. Super streams
every day.
He is funny. Yeah, he streams every day, doesn't miss a beat.
Gulp.
Never has he ever missed a stream day.
No, definitely not. I'm definitely still streaming right now.
Yeah, you're streaming right now.
Yeah, on twitch.tv/superdude426, guys.
Yeah, he's
I
streaming
need to
the
update
Yap
the
as we
schedule. Do not erase Gnome. He is holding the fabric of reality together.
speak. Do not erase him.
I don't
do
get it. I'm stupid, dude.
Look in the GC, bruh.
Oh, I see. I have a game
Yeah,
on my other monitor. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry.
What, are both of you playing games right now?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
playing Mario Kart because it's something to keep my hands busy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? You're not just sitting here and yapping?
I
like
am.
I am.
I've been fucking yapping this whole time, you dumb yap ass.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about sitting here and looking at the Discord call because that's
Okay,
how we
that-
yap.
No, I would get
Fox has
sleepy, dude,
never been
426
looking at the
if I do
Discord
that.
chat anytime we've recorded.
Yeah, he's been
Yappers.
playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk right now.
True.
Meanwhile,
True.
I'm playing Mario Kart and Super's playing with his fingers.
I'm actually
Yeah,
playing
Oh,
he's
with
playing
the
with
hair.
his little thumbs.
He's playing
playing
with his
with
hair.
No, I was going
You're
to
like
say
twirling your
I'm
hair
playing
like
with
a fucking cute little anime girl.
You're like,
I wish. But
So-
no,
so
it's,
tsundere-core.
it's a hair tie. It's a
Oh, I
hair
see.
tie.
Fair enough.
Yapping over me because I couldn't say hair tie. I said hair, and you're like, "Oh, you're playing with your hair. You're playing with your hair."
Are you playing
Like
with
a
your
little
hair?
schoolgirl?
Playing with your hair?
You're playing with your hair
Yeah,
like a
like a
woman,
little-
like what a
Little
girl would do,
Gaylord?
like a sheepish girl would
Yeah,
do. What a bitch
you
would do?
Girl,
What are
you
you, some kind of
girl.
fucking
Hello.
woman?
Yeah, what are you, stupid little baby girl, little baby Gronk girl? Huh?
Baby
Stupid
Gronk.
idiot.
Baby Gronk.
I thought Fox said baby grok like the fucking Twitter AI.
Oh.
I was just so
That's-
ready to believe that
that's
like
funny.
Fox was just calling Super a fucking AI.
Bro, my fucking
AnOddFox?
cats are snoring.
Bro, no one cares about your sleepy cats.
Hey, they
No, I'm
are
sorry.
very nice boys. Okay,
Very cute.
they're very nice. They're very cute. They're laying on my bed right
Oh,
now,
speaking
but I
of,
don't
between
really
the last episode and this one, Bean fostered a little kitten.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're a little orange kibby was homelessnessling in their backyard, and so Bean took him in and kept him in the basement for a bit until the owner came by and Bean was like, "Do you have my cat?" And Bean was like, "Yeah."
Fucking. Do you have my cat?
Well, it's not exactly how it happened. It was more like Bean scoured the internet to see if there was like any missing cats in their location, and someone posted about how they had like a missing cat that matched the description.
Yeah.
So Bean
yeah.
messaged them and they were like, "Oh my god, thank you." And Bean was like, "Yeah, it's no
No-
problem."
No, yeah, the way you said
And
it though reminded me of the fucking you know why I had to punish you, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah, I reference that a lot. It's one of my favorite internet animations.
Same here. I fucking love it. It's so mid that he fucking took it down, but
Did he?
yeah, there's a re-upload of that original.
I thought he kept it up on
animation.
his channel. I could have sworn.
Nah, he
That's crazy.
fucking took it off.
Psychic Pebbles,
but you
post
know
all your
what?
old videos
I
again.
I don't know if that was YouTube though, because
That
I
was
think it
probably
might have been YouTube.
I know YouTube took down
Yeah.
his Fine Bros video.
Yeah, because like he would definitely not take that out of his own fruition.
Oh, God,
like take
no.
it down out of his own
Yeah.
fruition.
He's a Newgrounds
He-
site.
he
They
would
don't
think
take shit
that-
down easily.
Exactly, and they think that shit is mad funny, which it is.
I mean,
It really
is.
is.
Yeah,
It makes
they
no
think it's
fucking
so funny.
sense. That's why it's funny.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it-
saying.
They liked it so much that they referenced in their own show.
Literally.
Exactly. And I love how since like Smiling Friends is mainstream, that almost nobody knows where it's from.
I know.
It's just the fucking boss going, "Hey, no biting.
No biting.
biting.
No biting.
Yeah,
Hey. Yeah.
Daddy doesn't like it when you bite him.
Yeah.
Who's my little baby?
I can't believe that one episode where it's like Charlie and Alan had to take care of that thing and then it immediately died.
Oh yeah." And they tried to fucking like
Revive
hide it or
it.
something. What was it? Or revive it? Yeah.
They tried to revive
And
it and then hide it, and then they just were like, Mr. Boss, we killed the kid. And Mr. Boss was like, no, it's
What?
okay. He's just rebirthed.
Oh yeah, and then
Look
he
at him.
becomes like
He's a beautiful
or
butterfly.
something.
And then he starts putting
Yeah.
sparkles all over the place that were too loud, and they started choking and dying.
Too loud.
That's literally what happened, is that Mr. Boss couldn't hear what Charlie was asking because Charlie found like fucking Mr. Boss's manifesto.
because there was too much fluttering and
Yeah.
dust.
It's
Oh,
Smiling
man.
Friends is such a dumb show, but it's so good.
It's our dumb show. It's our glub shitto.
I think genuinely that Smiling Friends is the closest thing that we'll ever get to like the internet on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it,
Oh,
it really
for
does
real.
feel like an old Newgrounds animation.
Like I just love the references too that are like catered to like
Internet
my
people,
generation.
Yeah.
Internet people or just like the generation who grew up like during the time frame.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it has like number 15,
Right?
could
And the
I
Nostalgia
get
Critic
the
and
number 15.
they wanted to get
Nostalgia
Chris Chan in
Critic,
an
all
episode.
that
Did you
shit.
know that?
I did know
Yeah.
that, but
They
didn't
couldn't because
fucking end up-
they already went over their budget for guest stars.
Oh my god. I mean, just give fucking Chris Chan like a fucking soda.
Literally.
Like
I
and
think
then
Chris
it'll
Chan was
be
meant
like,
to voice Mr. Grease, that like little grease pedal in the murder mystery
yeah.
episode, which would have been an insane
he?
feature, to be honest.
I mean, I could have
Wait a
done it,
second.
but I don't know.
I mean, I could have done
I
it, but
mean,
I
I
don't
could-
know.
I could have done it, but I don't know.
What's your guys' favorite Smiling Friends episode? Because I think for me, the top one is the Alan Paperclip episode. That one's like a
The
number
classic.
one. Followed very closely by the Smiling Friends Go to Brazil. That one's a fucking riot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to search up the episodes. Smiling Friends episodes.
Look, Alan, it's a little version of me. I want you to have it.
I don't
I
really
don't want this. If you don't want it, I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands. Would that be okay,
Okay,
Mr. Boss? Can I give this to Charlie?
I mean,
yeah.
you already gave it,
Sure.
so sure.
It's your gift, man. You do what you want. I think that's the thing that I like about Smiling Friends so much is that it reminds me of like old Adult Swim shows and how good they were able to like have those like real awkward conversations.
Yeah. I think my
favorite episode. Oh,
Birds of a feather.
you say it, you're gonna forget.
No, I was going to say one of my favorite episodes has definitely have to be from like season 2, and I can't for the life of me choose if it's either Alan Adventure or Brother's Egg. I really love Brother's Egg.
Oh, remind me which one.
Alan's
Oh,
Adventure.
Brother's Egg is the fucking Dr. Insano one, right?
It's the homunculus.
Yeah.
It's the homunculus episode. Stop fighting!
That's a good one. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of really good specific scenes in Smiling Friends, more so than like any act. Like all the episodes are good, but like there are really good specific scenes from certain episodes.
Like the Renaissance Men.
The Renaissance Men, the scene from Mr. Shrimps or the Shrimps episode where he just the green guy comes up and just cooked shrimp. Dude, you just let a guy take a bite out of you. Why didn't you do anything to stop that? I am scared of confrontation.
I am scared of confrontation.
It's the little at the end of the sentence that gets me.
How do I look, yellow man?
Dude, you look like you're about to shoot up a school.
School.
You look like you're about to tell me not to go to school tomorrow, man.
Oh, that's it. Dude, you look like you're about to tell me not to come to school tomorrow, bro. I also like the Alien episode where Charlie and Pym get
yes,
abducted, mostly because of the animation, not about the writing, but the animation was really good. I really liked a lot of the trippier scenes.
I like when they like just kind of like, oh my god, dude, the Earth is flat. Well, there's the dome. It's right there.
Yeah,
Oh my
right?
god,
Oh my god, dude, they were so real.
We can't tell anybody about this. There's
just-
the dome.
It's just so crazy to me that they basically just like canonized the fact that the Earth is flat in the Smiling Friends universe.
Oh my god, dude! There's the dome and everything. Oh,
Like,
oh
I
my
wonder-
gosh, Charlie!
I
don't know
genuinely
I can
wonder
keep
if that's
up with
ever gonna make a comeback.
Like
Maybe.
like in the news, it talks about like someone falling off the side of the planet.
Yeah.
No, because of the dome. The dome is there. They can't fall.
Yeah, but they broke through the dome.
No, but like, no, they didn't though, because like, you know, like they.
Okay,
they
okay,
showed
but
the
what if they did
dome.
though? Okay, but what if they did though, huh? What if they did,
No,
huh?
because
What
like
if they,
the
what if they got a big,
opens
what if they
up.
got a hammer and a
dome
nail,
opens
and
up.
then they started smacking
But,
into
like,
the dome,
how would
side of
the-
the
how would
dome.
the
They go
dome
ding ding ding
prepare
ding ding,
itself?
and then they break it.
How would it
They break it.
How would it prepare itself?
With the
Self-healing.
person that got lodged into it.
They have little robots
or
under
is it
under
like-
the
or is
earth
it
that
like a
seal
bubble?
the
Is the
crack
dome-
over
Is
again.
it like a bubble? Is it like a bubble where like you can kind of go through the bubble? But
You know
like,
what, Super? Maybe
like,
if you left
lather
your
yourself-
bubble, you'd find out for once.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what?
Maybe-
I should get a rocket and launch myself into space to see if the Earth is
Bro,
flat.
all you need is a fucking catapult. Your weight will do everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't make it 2 feet off the ground.
No,
bro.
all you gotta do is eat a shit ton of beans and Taco Bell, and then you'll be able to just propel yourself.
Oh
Shit ton
yeah,
of what?
propulsion. I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Turn yourself into the rocket. Don't waste time.
Oh,
Don't waste time
okay.
getting permits and building a rocket and shit when you can just do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I think like I think how we'll do it is like like bungee jumping.
Yeah.
we'll get that. But like once I start to like bungee back up, that's when I'll
Here, how about this,
Use
Super? We
propulsion
find 2
to get
trees that are a pretty good distance apart. We tie one end of the bungee to one tree, the other end to the other tree, and then we just slingshot you. And then as you're like halfway there, you start propulsing by like letting out nauseous green plumes.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
or like instead of like I like your idea with using the trees, but instead of like tying a slingshot to it, we'll just like bend the tree to where like it's gonna like flick.
Oh, like a
You know what I
trebuchet.
mean? Yeah, like a trebuchet, and
Smart
we'll
boy,
put me
smart
at
boy.
the end of it, and then once like the tree launches me into the air, that's when I'll produce greenish gases and propulse myself into the space.
Greenest,
I can't
greenest
believe you're releasing.
gashes.
I can't believe you're releasing greenhouse gases to the atmosphere of the Earth.
Well, Fox, don't you know that
I
Super
mean-
is like the #1 producer of greenhouse gases?
I mean,
Super. I gotta kill you.
I mean, at least I don't put as much as a fucking CO2 like footprint on the Earth like Taylor Swift.
True. That's because she has big CO2 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's smelly CO2 feet.
Someone's definitely getting
whatever
off of that
CO2.
idea.
You've seen Always Sunny, right?
I've seen bits
Brett?
and pieces of it. I've not sat down and watched the full show.
Yeah. Luckily Fox has introduced it to me and I watched like more and more of it, and I've watched it to the point now where like we've actually ranked the characters,
I believe
like
it.
how we feel about each and every character.
Me and Bean have done that with
we have-
BoJack.
We have discussed that the #1 most favorite character is Charlie Day.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
It's fucking Charlie Day. He's the one that gets up to all the antics.
But it's also because like he's just genuinely a good person. Like
Yeah.
if you look past all the like
Compared to the
weird things
cast.
that he does, compared to the cast, he is like the most sound and moral person. Like in,
Yeah.
in
Well,
the
from what
entire
I'm
show.
aware, he's just misguided a lot of the time. Anytime that like the
That's
plot
what I'm
calls it
saying.
for him to be. Because like the
Yes.
Pepe Sylvia thing is the #1 clip of Charlie Day existing, and it's just a completely like fucking batshit insane concept.
Yeah,
where he's
also
like
him
conspiracying about just the mail in the fucking like building that they're in.
And it's also like really sad too because like there was this Christmas episode that I remember watching with Fox, and it was like earlier this month where he realized that his mom was like a whore because there would be Santa Clauses that would come to his house and like go upstairs with his mom, but they were just fucking like hookers,
Jeez.
like veil hookers, and he crashed out on a mall Santa.
And he
Wow.
just
He's
like,
like-
started biting him.
He's
Did
like,
you have
"Did you
sex
fuck
with
my
my
mom?
mom?"
Did you have sex?"
That'd
with
be
my
an
mom?"
insane thing to hear Charlie Day say, because Charlie Day has such a fucking like notably higher pitched voice.
Yeah.
And
And you gotta watch the Christmas episode. To
I guess
hear
I
that
know what
crash
show I'm
out.
gonna
Oh,
binge
good.
next after King of the Hill.
Yes. Oh my god. Then we discussed second being Mac. Because Mac seems like a good person, he's just also misguided.
See, okay, I'm unfamiliar
Yeah.
with who Mac is.
Mac
He's
is the
buff guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's the
okay.
buff
He's the
guy who,
other guy
like-
that hangs out with Charlie Day.
yeah.
Okay.
The third one would be, oh my god, I forgot his name.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie. Oh wait, no, yeah, Frankie or Danny DeVito, because like
Okay.
one, he could be the most
The
unhinged
garbage
person.
man.
No, yeah, he could be unhinged and crazy and like threaten people, but also have like
Suicide
a
is badass.
weirdly wholesome heart at times.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of
The
Always Sunny episodes seem to revolve around one of the characters having a really misguided idea, and the rest just tard wrangling them.
Like go with it. Yeah.
It's usually
Only
it's
going with it
usually
just so
the
they don't
gang-
get killed.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
usually the gang like they split off into groups of 2 and 3 and get into their own antics, and it's just like eventually they all collided towards each other.
Yeah, in the end, like of the episode.
Yeah. That's just kind of how Always Sunny is structured.
Continuing the rank list, however, is the fourth one would be the fucking brother of D, Ooh man,
Dennis.
we'll get to D in just a moment, but Dennis is like actually a genuinely piece of shit person, but there are moments where like something selfish that he'll do will sometimes work out in the end with like having to, you know, benefit someone, right?
Oh yeah.
And but yeah, he's just genuinely a piece of shit person and has like really bad views of women.
Whoa! Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Like there was one episode where he's talking about like, let's just say that there is a woman on this houseboat and you know there's nowhere that they can go, and then Mac is like,
Dude, what?
like what are you talking about? And it's like, oh, you know, like, you know, there's nowhere the woman to go, and you know, I'm just saying that if they do not agree to have sex with me, that something will happen. And Mac is like,
Bruh.
what?
Wow. Yeah, that is a piece of shit person.
And then we have D. D is the worst character on Always Sunny.
Really?
Just for the sole fact that she is selfish, does things to herself with expecting no consequences, and just overall like,
And also abuses the hell out of men.
yeah, abuses the hell out of men.
Very curious that the
'Cause
worst
there's-
character on the show is a woman.
And the best
Just like
one is
here-
a
What is
goofy
this,
guy.
Breaking Bad?
Yeah. Because no, but that's the thing though, right? With Breaking Bad, Skylar is arguably
Justified.
yeah, she's justified, but
No,
Lil
but
D
like
is a fucking
the fan base
little
is just
shit.
fucking remarkably fucking mean to Skylar for no reason, even though anyone in Skylar's position would do the same shit.
Exactly.
And here's
fuck-
here's an example of like the shit Lil D gets into. Fucking there was this one episode where she was online dating this veteran, and he
Was dating
coming
Cotton
back.
Ball.
No, and the thing is, they were gonna meet up in person, and so she had like this whole thing where she like dressed up as a rose because her online handle was Desert Rose, so she was dressed up like a rose, had roses and shit, waiting for him, and then he came out of the bus in a wheelchair, and she immediately dipped out.
because she
And
thought
what-
like he was handicapped, like
Yeah.
because of like being deployed.
Yeah. And so whenever he was like, "Oh, hey, are you Desert Rose?" And she's like, No, I'm Desert Rose's friend. I'm just here to welcome you. You'll get to meet her later though." And then D brings in her friend a little later on, and then whenever D looks over, she sees that he's not in the wheelchair and immediately pulls another 180 to tell her friend, "No, actually, I'm gonna date him now." And her friend's like, "Nah, I'm dating him."
Yeah, you had your
her
chance,
friend
bitch.
her friend cucks her.
Wow.
Because just for the sole fact that because she thought he was handicapped, so she doesn't want to date him anymore.
Yeah.
And that's so fucked up.
Yeah, that's really fucking bad. What the fuck?
There was also
She's like-
another episode where like it was the same thing but mentally handicapped.
Bro, what the fuck?
Because she was literally dating this rapper, and the guys were like, "Dude, I think he's autistic."
Yeah.
Because
D
of
was
just
in
like the way
denial.
he acts. Yeah, D was in denial mainly because he was rich and was buying her stuff. But whenever she was like sitting on the couch with him, he was like watching some kiddie cartoon thing, and she looked at him. He was like his hands were like convulsing, like you know, just fucking
like in a weird pose. Yeah.
Jesus fucks.
Where like it kind of looked like, you know, like a claw or something, or like almost like the fucking like Italian shit. Like, hey.
Yeah, like the
Yeah. And also he was laughing with food in his mouth and just like doing
Wow.
other
Yeah.
stuff. And then she looks at him and says, "We need to break
How
up."
do you talk like that?
yeah.
How do you talk?
I don't even know if he's actually autistic. I think that's
No,
just
I think at
something
the
he
end of
does.
it, I think at the
Yeah,
end
'cause
of
on
it,
the-
they
'cause
realized
I-
that he wasn't autistic.
No, he was just
Yeah.
an asshole.
No, he wasn't even an asshole. He was just like he just acted a little weird. That was
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
And then he got mad at them at D, and he did like a fucking rap battle against her.
Yeah,
That's
he
awesome
like
style.
made fun of her in a rap and then said peace, yo, and then just left. And then
And
the gang
everyone's
said
making
like,
fun of
"Oh,
her.
I don't think he was autistic.
He left and the gang was like, let's not invite him back.
No. It was because like they made fun of. Hello?
That was my phone.
Oh no, not that. My fucking screen turned black. It went into sleep
Pretty went
mode.
into sleep mode.
Yeah. But no, it
That's
was
why
mainly
you play
because the game
games on
was
your
like,
other monitors, Super.
It's true, but it's like the gang like said that to make fun of D because they know D like does shit to herself,
Yeah.
and so the gang makes fun of her for it.
Fair enough.
And I love that. I fucking love that. Oh
Well
man,
deserved, by the way.
man, so glad I yapped about a new show that I like.
Correct.
And I'm so glad you loved the new show that I gave you.
Of course, it's so silly and whimsical, and I'm silly and whimsical, but not to the degree that they are. But
Okay, tag
You will
yourself
never
then.
be Charlie
Which
Day.
sunny Philadelphia character are you?
Charlie.
I would be Charlie as well.
I'd be Frank, just because I can't pick Charlie because you two already picked him.
3 Charlies. You know what? This will be a good episode.
Holy shit.
The gang clones Charlie. Okay, so since Super got to talk about a new show that he really likes, I'm gonna do it too, just because I didn't get to fucking earlier. I didn't fucking get to earlier, you two.
Well, fucking do it now, cunt.
I
Yeah, maybe
like King of
Taco
the
Bookie
Hill.
will lose
It's
it.
a very good show. I
Yes.
talked with AnOddFox. Me and Fox recorded a draw show about it the other day,
Yeah.
and it was very good. We got to talk a lot about King of the Hill and what I liked about it. But Ooper, have you ever watched King of the Hill?
I have watched bits and pieces, mainly because I was very young at the time. But every time when Cartoon Network would like stop airing and like it would switch over to Adult Swim, it was always King of the Hill when it
Yeah.
first came on.
Well, up here in
Always.
Canada, I don't know
So-
about. I don't know if like the broadcasts are different between countries, but for some reason it would always just lead directly into Robot Chicken up here.
Oh yeah, I think sometimes they would do that. Maybe.
Every time I watched Adult Swim, it would always just lead right into Robot Chicken, and then Squidbillies, and then King of the Hill.
I think for America it was King of the Hill, Robot Chicken, and then Family Guy.
See, Family Guy was always on
Or-
Comedy Central or Fox up here.
That's weird. I mean, I guess it's because like they
It's
had
all
to
about how the
deal with-
CBC buys the licensing, I think. Yeah, television is fascinating. I'm completely like into it. I love learning about
Yeah.
the like back end of television, even though it's a dying medium.
Yeah, because everything's becoming like a streaming service.
Ugh, much to my chagrin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had
Even though
multiple
it's just
times where people come up to me, they're like, "Hey, where's your movie selection?" I'm like, "We don't have them. We don't have movies, we don't have CDs."
Which is
It's
crazy
just
because I have
streaming."
a bunch of bookcases dedicated purely to DVDs and CDs and shit.
Yeah. You might as well at this point because holy shit.
Well, even just the fact that my
Mhm.
parents have always been like a physical media kind of family.
Yeah.
So, like, my media shelf that I keep all my PC games on is sistered with my movie and music shelf.
There was this this guy named like something Moneymaker, and he was like a complete novice for, well, not a complete novice because he played a lot of blackjack, but he won tickets to like this big tournament. And I just find it funny that his whole story was like he won the first game, like the first tournament that he came in, that was full of like veterans of blackjack.
Yeah,
And his name was Moneymaker.
that's funny as fuck.
Like it's such a fun story.
I do like weird things like that where it's like, you know, someone has like a weird kind of name and then you learn what they do and it's like, oh, okay.
They
So
were
they were
meant to
destined
be.
for this.
Yeah.
Like Vince Offer, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny to me how like infomercials, people widely, universally hate advertisements, but there are also some people who are just known for being so charming during advertisements, like Phil Swift, the Flex Seal guy, and Billy Mays, and Vince Offer, and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, people hate advertising, but like a good advertisement can like, people will forgive a really good advertisement.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why people who make ads should try to lean into being more like casual, I guess, or just try to get someone to really just kind of stick.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you get like some of these fucking like YouTubers that people love, like Markiplier and shit, put them in a commercial and People will just buy it purely just on face recognition alone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's what a lot of like makeup commercials do, is that they'll get famous like female celebrities to shill their product so that women are like, oh my god, they use it, then I'm like, that's how I can look like her.
You know what? We should talk about AI for a second, because like we mentioned it in the fucking group chat, but one thing I want to mention is I really hate how rampant like generative AI, whether it's like AI voice or AI like imaging or videos, I really don't like it that it's being used for like shitty advertisements, like on the YouTube Shorts. Like there's this AI voice of Elon Musk saying like, oh yeah, you can join this blockchain or like join this group chat, and I'll teach you and I'll teach you how to like make a lot of money from Bitcoin to the moon or some shit. And you can clearly tell that it's the fucking video that they put, which is real, but the fucking lines are not synced up with his lips, and you can tell that shit's fake immediately.
Yeah, I've seen some of those just on my like normal ass videos, and I'm like, can this like fuck off maybe?
Yeah, it's just so annoying, because we live in a time where like I guess AI is just mainstream now.
I mean, you're seeing people talking about like using it in school and shit. Yeah, it's fucking mainstream.
Yeah,
it's a fucking insane case where it's like a rare example of like I'm gonna broadly speak here because this is just what I personally believe, but like a lot of people on the internet are viciously against AI, but everyone in the real world is like swearing by it. It's a rare case where the opposite effect happens, because usually it's people online that are like, this is the best fucking thing ever, we gotta use this more, versus everyone in real life that's like, this is absolutely useless, I have no idea how to apply this to my life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What made me pissed off, and I won't share what I said, but like I saw the fucking image of this guy, and it's in the group chat where it was guys saying AI equals Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I love that picture. It's so fucking funny.
And I called him the most dumbest piece of shit ever.
Yeah.
Fucking I don't tend to try to be like Dale Gribble, but AI is starting to make me into Dale Gribble.
Literally.
Who's Dale Gribble?
From King of the Hill.
Oh, the Dale.
The guy who's
Rusty Shackle
always against.
Yeah.
My whole conspiracy with AI is just like it's trying to make people dumber.
I feel that though, Fox, where it's like I'll go out in public and I'll see shit at stores and I'm like, this looks AI. I don't trust this. This looks AI.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see shit online. I'm like, this 100% is AI. I don't trust this. Just flat out.
Oh my god!
I can't trust. I literally cannot trust anything anymore. If I see an artist draw something and it looks really good, I'm gonna be like, oh god, is this AI?
And I hate that. I hate that now there's like that sense of doubt in there.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like, man, I just want to enjoy some art, but I just, I caught a whiff that there might be AI in this because it looks a little too clean.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, I look at the artist profile. This profile uses AI generative tools. Like, they just have that as a fucking badge of honor. Or they just don't say it. They don't say it, and people call them out on it because they can know.
The crazy part is that, like, a lot of these, like, Steam Next Fest that just happened, like, a few weeks ago, right? I was like, oh, Next Fest are going to be a bunch of cool indie games that I want to check out. I want to see what's going on. AI generated, AI generated, AI generated, AI generated, AI generated. Popular game.
Like
AI generated,
like,
AI generated, AI generated. Shovelware. AI generated, AI generated, AI generated.
Because a lot of people
where's the fucking quality control? What the fuck happened?
Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh, but AI will increase creativity because programmers who can't draw art, they can just make an AI do it instead of paying an artist. And then all the games are starting to look more like shovelware now.
I hate violently that the entire simulation genre on Steam has been overtaken by AI shovelware.
Yeah, I hate it too.
I hate it so much because I love simulator games.
AI. There's also a lot of AI fucking generated like images for video games on Epic Store games that I noticed, and it's so bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's
same on the
bad.
eShop. The eShop's really bad for it too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit needs to be regulated because that does not like show what the game actually is about. Like, it's nothing like the fucking video game.
No, not in the
Tries to
slightest.
portray it as. It looks like a person pulled up Unity and just tried to splice some stuff together, like very low effort, and that's the video game.
And I mean, the reason that I haven't touched that supermarket simulator game is because the cover art uses AI, and I'm like, no, I don't fuck with that. I don't want to fucking support this.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here. Cause like it looks like a neat little game. Cause I find the concept of like having like little shop sim games, I find them endearing and they just seem like a little fun time waster. But at the same time, I don't want to buy a game that has like AI generated art because I don't want to support that.
No, me neither.
Exactly.
Like it is undoubtedly like slop games, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I just want to chill. I just want to like do a little. I want to manage a little shop.
And I think the part that pisses me off more is that internet Let's Players have just played that shit anyways and promoted it without like actually caring that it uses AI stuff. And I'm like, I feel like this should be like something they should start taking into consideration.
Yeah.
You know?
And also the recent news of like AI, like the recent uprising of like fucking AI content creators. I'm like, dude, how lazy can you be to not play a game?
I know, right? Like the Kwebbelkop
Right.
thing. Kwebbelkop being like an AI guy now.
The main argument is literally just it makes content creation far easier.
Then don't get into
people
content creation.
Yeah,
If it's too
literally,
hard, don't get
literally.
into it.
That or just work with your weaknesses. There are so many games. There are so many different instances where a limitation became something notable about something, about like media.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people need to realize that a weakness isn't always a weakness, but you can just make it a strong suit.
Yeah, literally though.
That's why I just despise AI generation because like the way I look at it, it's like you're going into a 20 kilometer race or a run and you bring a car. It's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like
Because some people go in for the prize. Some people go in because they just want to run and they like the bit of competition. You know, people do it for their own reasons, but it's mainly because they wanted to do it. They wanted to prove something. But bringing in a car proves nothing. It proves you're lazy. It proves you're incompetent of trying to do something.
That's actually a really good analogy.
it really is.
It's an analogy I've been having in my head for a while.
Like
Because it's literally just the truth.
I lurk through a bunch of these like new like small up and coming YouTuber kind of subreddits where it's like subreddits to like give advice and shit.
Mhm.
And I'm not kidding when I say that like half of all the posts are just would you guys click on this video, and it's the most obvious AI generated video thumbnail ever, and I'm like, at some point I just want to comment no because this is AI generated.
Yeah.
And I want to just leave that on every single post like that with no further explanation.
But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy our little tangents about going into death row and eating 28 cheeseburgers and also being mad over AI, justifiably so.
And talking
That's
about
probably
how
why
we
we got into death row in the first place. We were
was
against AI.
speaking
and they want
against
us
AI.
killed.
The three of us were putting the fucking I have no mouth device.
We will incite the revolution.
We will.
Lord willing, when we become the amorphous blob, that I become the dominant brain, because I would not want to be a subservient brain to either of you.
What?
Nope, too late. You're subservient to
Damn
me
it.
now.
No, be subservient to me. Eat
No,
Chungus food.
Ignore him.
How about I be my
My
own?
subservient boy.
I know you want to eat some Popeyes. Join me.
I mean, you're right, I do, but I don't
Ignore
have any
him.
Popeyes.
I do. You can enjoy it with me. Smile.
Okay, but did you get spicy Popeyes?
Yeah. What? Dumbest question asked to me yet. Of course I get spicy Popeyes. Come on.
Hell
man. You
yes,
know
son.
me.
But anyways, guys. Hope you all have a good day. And I love you. And you should look at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/AnOddFox. And check out Yucky Fucky, aka Super Dude 426, in Twitch. And Twitter. And for Bread, I mean, I guess you can look him up.
All right,
And
guys.
Reddit.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Go away.
Bye. Bye.
Go away.
Fuck
Fuck
off.
off.
Get out. Go.
Suck
Go.
my dick. Fuck off.
Guys, we
Hey,
don't want you here
no.
anymore. Get out of my house.